The University of Cocody cannot house all of its students. Students fleeing fighting in north of Ivory Coast came here. Often students are forced to share rooms, but they are the lucky ones. Other people do not have any rooms at all. Debating the issue with his friends, an English student, Fredericks, says that Ivory Coast's 3-year conflict has impoverished people, and girls on campus who have been affected have turned to prostitution.
The war is brought about poverty, and when we have poverty, we have prostitution. That is clear because we don't hear we have much more students than we used to have.
Although there are no statistics, the boys in this room believe that the problem is widespread, and girls will sometimes sleep with people to have a bed or to just have someone feed them.
When I went out to Booz, and I met a girl that I know right here. I know her name and I know her bedroom, and my heart sank when I saw her hanging out with hookers, looking for money.
All these boys say that they use condoms, but agree that many people at the university do not like using them. They say people still believe stories like condoms diminish men's virility. The United Nations Population Fund is trying to educate people about the dangers of unprotected sex, HIV/AIDS, and sexual diseases. A counselling room has been set up on campus where young people can meet other students who have been trained to answer their questions. Nina Daco, a Spanish student, says that she has come here to learn about safe sex. She says that she does not want to have to rely on men alone to have safe sex. In order to encourage people to use condoms, there is a condom dispenser in the counselling centre. Condoms here are much cheaper than buying them at a drugstore. There are also condoms available for women. To try and get their message out, the UN commissioned a film that will appeal to young people. Written by an Ivorian, it shows the pain of having a venereal disease. The students appear to enjoy it. Whole families have come to watch the film in the small classroom. The UN Population Fund says that around 13% of students here fall pregnant. The UN does not advocate abortion, and they are trying to stop girls from having homemade abortions, which include methods like drinking bleach. Ivory Coast has the highest HIV/AIDS prevalence rate in West Africa. The UN hopes that through education this will change, but in places like the University of Cocody, war has increased the difficulties of sex education. Gabby Menezes for VOA News, Abidjan.